Hello ladies and gentlemen to the first torch photography tutorial. As it's the first episode of a series that would mostly consist of questions asked by you, by the way, ask the photography questions in the comments below or on Twitter with the hashtag torch photography tutorial, I think it would be good to explain who the hell I am. I'm By Wil Morris and I've been a photographer for a number of years, and since joining the Torch I have become the press and events photographer for the convention away teams. There's more to the story, but boring. It's time to move on! One question that is always asked is, where is the best place to get item blah? My personal favourite place to get photography stuff online is wexphotographic.com. They sell UK sourced gear as well as some second-hand stuff at fairly reasonable prices. It's where I got the camera I'm filming this video with right now. And it was second-hand. But as it's UK sourced gear, some of the prices may not be favourable for more international people. By that I mean outside the EU. And when I say that, I mean the UK is currently in the EU, depending on when you see this. For those that like going outside, Jessop's is another good place to go. But since they're falling in and out of administration in 2013, their shop size has shrunk quite a lot. They went from 187 stores in the UK to 36. If you don't like either of them, cameraworld.com is another good place to go. They only have 2 stores in the UK, but they're very good online. But again, they're only the UK. Sorry. My knowledge of international photography stores is fairly limited, as I am UK and more specifically London based. So all of you international photographers out there, put your favourite stores in the comments below and share them with the other international people, because I don't know about any of them. As a specific bit of advice for macro lenses, if you just want to take close-up pictures of stuff like plants and little models, it may be worth getting an extended tube or a teleconverter as a cheaper alternative. A teleconverter, sometimes called teleextender, goes on between your lens and your camera base, and it multiplies the focal length of your lens. They are usually used as a cheap alternative for a telephoto lens, but you can still use them for macro photography. A much easier alternative is the macro extension tube, like this one. Just like a teleconverter, it goes between your lens and your camera base, but it changes the depth of focus of your lens, making it so you can go up close to your object and take a very clear photograph right up close. Disadvantage with both is that it changes the amount of light that gets to your sensor, meaning you have to be wary of your speed and aperture. It mainly means you have to change your speed and aperture to compensate. The big advantage, especially of the extended tube, is that it has no alternate lenses, making it extremely cheap. Half the price of a macro lens. Although another bit of advice when you get an extended tube is to buy non-branded, as with all branded stuff, it gets very expensive very quickly. This one's not branded, but you have to make sure that it works on your camera before you buy. As for photo printers, there is bound to be one that I don't know about that is going to be a lot cheaper than the ones I do know of. The ones that I use is Snapfish and Photobox, although there's bound to be some debate in the comments below about where the best place is. So the best advice is to just shop around. With that, I will leave it there. Remember to post your questions in the comments below or tweet them with the hashtag Torch Photography Tutorials. I will see you next time!